Hi everybody, Drew here. I'm in my garage and I was tinkering around with my bike, and it dawned on me that a bike is a perfect way to explain horsepower and torque. These are two words that we hear almost every day in the automotive industry, but have you ever really stopped and thought about what is horsepower? What is torque? Well, horsepower and torque is what makes our wheels spin. We often hear the saying, well, horsepower will tell you how fast you can go when you hit the wall. Torque will tell you how far you take the wall with you. The first part of that about horsepower is partially accurate. It doesn't tell the whole story. But the second part about hitting how far you're going to take the wall with you when you hit it is actually wildly inaccurate. Torque really doesn't have anything to do with that at all. There you're talking about the weight and speed of the vehicle, the angle that it hit the wall, how tall is the wall, how heavy is it, what's it made out of, how thick is it. All of those are going to come into play, but torque really doesn't. So let's talk about torque. We're going to talk about torque first because torque is measurable. Torque is actually why you get on a dyno. That's what's used to measure it. Torque is the amount of force that you apply in a circle, just like I have here with the wheel. So I can apply a little bit of torque to this wheel and it spins a little bit. But if I apply more torque, I can get that wheel to spin longer because it has more energy making it spin. As simply as I can put it, that's what torque is. It's the amount of energy that's put into that circle to make it spin. The more torque you have, the more power you can put behind that to get it to spin, to get the vehicle up and moving, to pull trailers, to go uphill. All of that is done by torque. Now, horsepower is the other part of the equation that makes a wheel spin. Horsepower is a little bit different. You actually measure torque in order to calculate horsepower. So think of horsepower not as power as the name would imply, but it's more about speed or tempo. So if I start applying torque to this wheel, and then I start getting a tempo going here, that's horsepower. That's the rate at which I apply torque. Now with horsepower, I can keep going faster and faster and faster, but eventually I'm going to reach a speed where I actually physically cannot turn that wheel any faster than it's already going. That's the limitation of horsepower. The more horsepower you have, the faster you can go to keep that wheel spinning and to get it spinning even faster than it's already going. So, quick recap, torque is the amount of force that you put in a circle. That's torque. The rate that I start applying that torque, that's horsepower. So obviously, in order to get your vehicle moving faster, you need a combination of both. You need that ability to apply it at a very fast pace, but also have some oomph behind it. So I hope you found this video helpful. A bicycle is actually another great way to explain how an engine turns a transmission, because we also have horsepower and torque being applied to a geared system, just like we have here. I'll do that in a separate video, but I hope you found this was helpful. So thanks for watching.